Right now, whatever is coming my way is just like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to do it. You know, the man in the business never ages as fast as the woman in the business ages.
Hi everyone, joining us today is Neha Dhupia. We're here chatting about the 5th season of No Filter with Neha. Neha, thank you so much for taking time out to do this.
Thank you very much. It's an absolute pleasure to be here talking to you.
What goes into curating the list of the people that you're going to speak with?
We all decide collectively, also depending on the person's relevance for that year. We definitely don't try and repeat. We did have Karan in the first 3 seasons, and then after that, he was like, I have nothing to say to you. So then, season 4 onwards, we didn't have him. It's also, about whose human side we can get out, who has the time. We don't get turned down that much. Like we got turned down by Saif like 4 years in a row, but I still tried again, and he's like, he'll definitely do it. And he opened season 5 for us, and I feel like it was worth the wait.
But tell me, how was it doing it from home this time? Was it different? You're literally working out from a room.
We're like, everybody's having conversations, so why aren't we? Because it's not like we're starting off something new. We had 4 seasons behind us. And then, of course, this overpriced, undersized Bandra apartment where there's kitchen kawas, and then there is, baby and husband and all of that. And then I requested all my guests, can we please do it? Like, my house is quietest between 12 and 4. So can we do it then in the afternoon? And across the board, everyone agreed. So it was amazing. But there were times that my daughter ran into the frame. So everyone's like, oh, where's Angad? Call him. And then Angad would come into the frame and then say hi. So it was just like, it was great. It was tons of fun. But I'm just glad that it's done. Our season is almost over. And it's probably the hardest thing I've done in lockdown.
Can you tell when people are uncomfortable, and how do you make sure that you have that environment that people feel comfortable and are forthcoming with their stories?
We used to do that even in audio, it was about, getting people to a point where they believe that they're talking one-on-one with me. And that's the intention, right? And the second thing is we do extensive amount of research. So there's no denying, like if we tell them that this happened, there's no way that they're going to say like, oh no, it didn't happen. Like we spoke about Saif getting his head split open in his 20s when he went out partying one night to a club in Delhi. And he can't deny it because I've got the story from Soha. There's no way that there's anything wrong with that story. So, getting the right research. I'm also in a position where I'm friendly to them, right? I mean, some I know really well, some I make cold calls, some I don't know really well. But you're right. It's about creating that environment.
Has it ever happened that you felt that one of your guests wasn't very comfortable, and what did you do?
No, there are times I know more and I don't put it out. And they also know that I know, but I have to take up for them. And that's why they come on the show. So, I mean, definitely, my relationship with them is more important to me.
What's been going on, what we're seeing on social media, a lot of people, when we've seen that you've gotten trolled, a lot of people say that, it's because she has friends in the industry. Or very recently, we saw this episode where somebody called you a yes man, and you, of course, very respectfully replied to it. But does it ever get to you? Does it ever get to a point where you're like losing your center?
There is one part of it where people are just trolling you. You don't know them. They don't know you. I don't let that get to me at all, because I don't understand why they do it. Why have I not responded to my trolls? Because it's my opinion. I put it out there. And on a bad day on social media, at most I have done is put my opinion out there. I don't abuse anyone. I don't take digs at anyone's family. Like, I don't understand why, if I'm on roadies and I take up for a girl going through domestic violence, why do people have to attack me, my family, my parents, my child, all of that? It's not fair. Because I don't know how to deal with trolls. My best defense mechanism is ignore them. And that's in some ways very empowering as well, because it doesn't matter. When people or know of come and knock on your door and then state things, like sometime back I got trolled by a journalist about, when I'd just given birth, about my weight. I did call out that person, and I was like, it's not fair for you to do that. Secondly, even recently, what you said, that I was called a yes man, but the right word for that was chamcha. Nobody can turn around and question my relationship or my friendship with a friend of mine because you don't even know, right? A byproduct of being in the business for 20 years and working hard has been that I have ended up making some great friends. Now, if that is going to bother someone and you're going to publicly take a dig at me, I don't think that's cool.
Very recently, we saw Gunjans Saxena, and even though most people would call whatever the word outsider means, Angad is an outsider. What did you make of people wanting to boycott the film even when it dropped on the platform? Like,
I watched the film. I loved the film. The ones who wanted to boycott the film have also watched the film. So everyone's watched the film. So I don't know. I cried. I'm a Fauji daughter. It reminded me of my relationship with my father. I bawled my eyes out for like 40 minutes after that. And I loved it. And I gave my husband a tight hug. And after that, I went off to sleep. Let's just focus on the pros of every business. It's the entertainment business. The pro of the business is that it entertains you. Can we just please focus on that?
you know, speaking about films, what has kept you away from projects? I know that you just had a kid, so that's probably taken up most of your time. But are you reading scripts? Is there something that's entertaining you?
There was Tumhari Sulu, and after that I got pregnant. And then I've been busy doing my shows and my talk shows. I have got a few offers, and they've been so silly, the offers that have come my way. You know, like suddenly you become, you know, a mom, and then you get like aged infinitely. And I'm just like, there's no way I'm going to be doing stuff like this. And I can draw the analogy at home. It doesn't, you know, the man in the business never ages as fast as the woman in the business ages. So I've held my own. I'm still waiting for, you know, it's not like I'm still waiting for like, you know, roles where I'm going to be dancing around trees, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've said that, I've been there, I've done that. I know what I'm worth. And if I get offers like that, then I'm going to go ahead and do it, because what I have at home is just incredible. I have this innocent little, you know, beautiful human who runs around tirelessly and, you know, brings so much joy into my life. Maybe like, after becoming a mom, I've become very choosy, but I'm also not going to lie to you that the options are very few and far between. Right now, whatever is coming my way is just like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to do it.
Wow, okay.
Like I read the script and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it, not going to do it, not going to. And then I tell myself, is this better than staying with Meher? Is this better than doing like homeschool? Is this better than like taking her to the park? And the answer to that is no, because it's not like when I started off where I could like get away by saying, oh yeah, this one's going to pay like my next 10 EMIs, so let's do it, because you either work for good work or you work for good money. But now it's like the business, there's a lot of work out there, but you've got to be very careful of the choices you make.
I don't know if it's well thought out or what it is, but somehow we've not really seen Meher's face on your social media. Why is that? Because there's so much attention that a kid can start getting at a very young age, and once they, you know, sort of grow older, they'll have a mind of their own and think that what the hell was happening to me.
It is true, like it was a conscious effort initially, and now it's like, you know, she's older, and maybe we could put out a picture or not. We haven't given it that much thought. It just became a pattern. It's more than anything else. But yeah, every parent likes to protect their child in whatever way. And then, you know, if this is how we think that we are protecting, or we're hypothetically thinking, or maybe it is working for us, we don't know, right? So we just do it. There's a very cute video where she's holding the mic and saying, no filter Neha season 5. And I'm dying to put that video out. I think I'm just going to do it. I don't know where she gets it from. She talks a lot. Wonder why.
Maybe she's going to have her chat soon.
Yeah, I can still hear her. Coming!
Thank you, Neha. I think it's been a lovely chat. And
thank you very much. And you also take care of yourself. You guys are all doing a great job wherever you are, to stay safe.